Today's Midday Kentucky cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. Okay. Bit of anger on the butter there.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. I'm over here with Chef Allison Davis.
Well, I have to
Wild
tell you all.
time.
I have to tell you all. He was like, what is that? And I'm like, what do you think butter is going to look like when it's softened? It's going to look like a big glob of butter, softened. I don't really know how else to make that look better.
I know, but I guess it just doesn't look pretty.
It doesn't look pretty, but it's going to look pretty because we're going to mix some things into it, like sugar and flour and lemon and almond extract. And then it's going to be delicious.
Do you prefer almond extract or the real almond stick?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, maybe that's not.
You're thinking cinnamon stick.
Oh, yeah.
No, almond extract over vanilla extract, most often, yes, I do. So, all right, well, we're gonna make a pound cake here. So this, I don't know what you call it at home. What do you call these little guys?
A cupcake?
No, well, this is a mini pound cake, but it's more dense. It's like a butter cake. Do you all ever make like with tea or anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, you're in for a treat then,
Yeah.
because pound cake is just
more like a scone.
No, it's a true cake. It's a true cake. It's definitely one of my favorites, and sometimes you see this in breakfast buffets and stuff. It's a cake, but sometimes you see it in the mornings.
But it's a sweet cake.
It's a sweet cake.
So it's not for breakfast.
Well, here in the South, sometimes it might be thrown in on more as a dessert for a breakfast, if you've ever had that, like a brunch. You know, like you ever have cake or dessert or something after brunch?
Sweetie, just make.
Okay.
Just whip the butter.
We've
and
got
eggs.
2.5 sticks of melted softened butter here, and then we're going to go in with 1.5 cups of sugar. And then when you're making a cake, you want to mix and whip the butter and the sugar together first.
Sorry, I just tried to.
Okay, you're good.
Oh.
Well, it might help if we were plugged in.
Plugged in. Yeah. Thanks.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we are.
All right, so we're going to mix in our butter and sugar, and that is called the creaming method, which actually helps to make your cake lighter and fluffier. So once you get the butter and the sugar kind of creamed together, then we're going to add in our eggs. Okay, so 1 egg at a time. I'm going in with 3 eggs.
Now, can you flavor this?
Well, that's what we're going to do next.
Oh.
This is going to be a lemon pound cake.
Okay.
So we're going to go in with the zest of a fresh lemon.
Oh, yeah.
You can turn that off for a second if you want.
Yeah.
So we're going to go in with the zest of 1 fresh lemon. And then my cheat here, I could definitely juice this lemon, but for time's sake, I'm just going to go with this fresh lemon juice. A little bit of that. You can. And then we're going to add almond extract.
Yeah, teaspoon.
Oh, honey, the more the better. And then we're also going to go in with some lemon extract to give it that real lemony flavor, okay?
Hold on, you just put lemon in there.
I know, but I did a little lemon extract as well. I want it to be nice and bright and lots of fresh lemon. All right, so in addition to that, we're going to now mix up our dry ingredients, which I'm using cake flour for this. Cake flour.
Cake flour?
Yes, cake flour. See, Swan's cake flour. It is lighter, so it's perfect for cakes. It's not as heavy as, say, your all-purpose. So it's perfect for baking. So buy cake flour.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. All right, so about the equal parts of flour and sugar.
Yeah.
About out of my box. I'm just going to add a little bit more here. Equal parts of sugar and flour, and then just a pinch of salt. Okay. So go ahead and mix that.
Oh.
And then we'll just add in our flour. We'll grab this. All right. Okay, pull it out for a second.
Huh?
You can stop for a second. I'm just going to scrape the bowl.
Yeah.
And that's basically our simple pound cake batter, right? All right, so then I went ahead and baked them off. I used a little bundt cake pan, and I baked them in little mini ones. So if you were to bake a full loaf pan, it's going to take you about an hour to, say, an hour and 15 minutes. But if you put them in little small ones like this, it'll bake up in a matter of 30 minutes. And then what I'm going to do... What I'm going to do, I'm going to serve this up, but I'm going to make a little lemon maple syrup glaze with powdered sugar that's going to go over the top.
Well, so we're not putting, is this done?
Yeah, that's the cake batter. So we bake that, but I've already got one here to go, and I'm going to make a little dressing and show you guys.
Will you make that? If you want to find out more information about this recipe and many more, head over to wtbq.com/midday Kentucky. Click on the recipe tab there. It will all be there for you. Back after this short break, everyone. You're watching Midday Kentucky.